Hey guys, welcome back to the Get Folked Up podcast. Thank you so much for supporting your music community and the local musicians that keep it alive. Today, we sit down for a music talk episode where we welcome back David Jedidiah Adair. We'll talk all things music and touch base on his upcoming release of Volume 5. Be sure to stay to the end as we meet a surprise guest, Brad Posey, and talk about the possibility of his upcoming appearance on the Get Folked Up podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, get folked up. Let's see. All right, we're good to go. What's up, man? Hey, welcome back to the show, dude. Thanks for coming back on.
It's good to be back.
How's the gigs been going for you?
Oh, it's always good getting out there playing music for the people.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, man. We definitely appreciate it. Any news on Volume 5?
We're mixing. He sent me some mixes, and it's getting real close.
Right on, dude.
I've been hung up on this new John R. Miller album.
J.R. Miller. Where's he from?
John R. Miller. He's in that same vein of that stuff. I'm not sure on that, but I remember he had an album come out in 21 that I was really hooked into.
Have you ever heard of a J.B. Boone?
Now you got one on me.
I would say he's kind of a modern take on that Stomp and Holler stuff. So, I'm all about that. That's kind of what intrigued me. But he's from, I think, Texas or something. But he's got a couple songs that I was listening to the other day that were pretty good. Pretty solid stuff.
Might check it out. You got me hooked on that Hippocampus.
So, funny story about that. Tanya is going to nursing school, right? I came home and I was telling her that we were talking about band names and we were mentioning musicians and stuff. And I mentioned the band to you and I couldn't think of the second part of that. I was like, it was Hippo something. And she said, Campus? And I was like, yeah, have you heard of them? She said, no. She goes, are you serious that was the name? I said, yeah. Apparently, that's part of your brain. I was gonna mention, the fact that all these bands are named, like what's the deal with everybody naming their bands with these animals? But this one it wasn't an animal at all. It was part of the brain. It's responsible for the thought process or something. Yeah. Well, why do you think it is that people decided to start naming their bands after animals?
Yeah, Buddy Holly and the Crickets.
Yeah.
Everybody got influenced by Buddy Holly because you ought to do an episode on him because he was like the first singer-songwriter. He was actually writing the songs that he was singing. The Beatles and the Stones both were heavily influenced by him.
Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's sweet. I'll do that for sure, man.
His band was the Crickets, and I think everybody just started naming it after that.
That makes sense.
The Beatles, the Birds, there's so many, the Turtles, the Monkeys.
Yep. Well, and a lot of newer bands, that are kind of folk or indie, they're circling around to those names a little bit too. I've noticed like Judah and the Lion. That's a real good band that I like. That JB Boone that I was telling you about. The reason I wanted to mention him though is, he's one of those people that the face doesn't match the voice at all. But if you ever listen to him, man, remember what I said on that because he's got a really, really cool voice.
No, Shane was turning me on to something at work today, and that face did not meet the music or whatever you need. you see the person and it don't match what you're hearing. I can't remember who that artist was. Boulevards.
Boulevards? Okay. That sounds familiar.
It sounded like 70s soul, but it was modern.
Oh man, that's have you ever heard of Houndmouth?
I have not.
They sound old. I heard that the first time I ever heard them. I'm like, how come I've never, or how come Dad's never played this stuff? And yeah, they're modern. I would say they came out around 2009 is when their first song was just boom.
We're gonna talk about some upcoming shows.
Yes, sir. I'd like to, man.
We're doing a house party this Saturday at Josh Hessler. It's a little house party for him.
Awesome.
He does 2 or 3 parties a year. If everybody's cool, it's be awesome if anybody comes out. We just don't want any drama, you know.
Exactly. If you have, I'll get that link from you, and that way I can put it in the bio if they want to come over there and get all the info and stuff like that.
If you got any fireworks or side food dishes, bring them over, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna play music from like 7 to 11, and I think he's gonna do fireworks probably like midway through.
Oh, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. I hope somebody's got some left over. I know we get freaking we get thumb happy. We'll be out there lighting everything on fire. I was gonna ask you, man. So you go right ahead.
What were you gonna ask me?
Oh, it was kind of about going on stage. It was a little side note. Like whenever you're up performing and everything, what's something that goes on in your head like probably like 5 minutes before you go on stage? Is there something that like repeats itself every time?
It's like work. Am I done yet?
Yep. Yep. I can see that.
You always hope it'll go for the best. Playing music live in front of people it's interesting. Sometimes you feel like they dig what you do, and sometimes it's like, is this even working tonight? Am I even playing the right chord?
That makes sense, man. What about songs? Is there like a song that you know that you'll probably never get tired of playing live?
Hey, everybody loves Brown Eyed Girl or Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
If it all hits the fan, just play Freebird, right? Like we always say.
There you go. That's a safe go-to.
I played this song from a video game. I don't know if you ever heard of ILO Black. We learned this song from a video game called I Need a Dollar. It's so cool. It wasn't a big hit for him. He actually had a couple of hits. But for a song that people don't know, they tend to dig it.
Those are ones that I want to try to focus on covering on the channel too, because I've actually recorded Brown Eyed Girl a couple of times, and I thought about posting it, but a lot of people have heard Brown Eyed Girl. I want to do something that people haven't heard so much.
As crazy as it sounds, songs like that are just standards. People want to hear that stuff.
Very true. Yeah, and they can sing along with it. I think is a really important thing.
It's like close to shift gears on you. Or you want to talk about more gigs?
Oh,
I'm gonna bring back my open mic at looks like the first Wednesday of August. I think it's August 5th. We're gonna bring that back at Tipsy's.
Tipsy's, okay, awesome, man. I'm gonna start going ahead and posting that. If you don't care, I'll start throwing it up everywhere, so nobody can say they didn't have enough notice.
Yeah,
well, that's cool. I'll try to come down there at least twice a month. maybe more.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you get out there and talk to some people.
Yeah, I want to get it. I want to get it to where I can get some footage too, some pictures and everything. I can go live, and that'll be really fun.
Yeah, we're gonna be back at Law Work that day after the 6th. I think it's a Thursday, August 6th.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back at Law Work on Garrison.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm hoping the album will be out, and that'll be album release party.
Oh, that'd be perfect, man, for real.
But who knows, though? It don't matter. But we're going to be playing a new place. I played there years ago, but they changed the name. It's out there in Paris. It's called 22 Lounge. Aces and Eights going to be there August 8th.
Right on. If I can get people, local, the more people I can get local, I'll do more meet and greets too. We'll be able to
I'm ready to watch Channel and or what was it? Chains and Flannels episode.
Yes, I want to reach out to them, and I got a couple more guys that I know I've sent emails to. I'm just waiting on a response.
Like I said, the lead guitar player in that band, Luke, has his other little side project with his wife that's pretty good.
My biggest thing is I'm trying to stay organized so that I don't end up going back and trying to introduce myself more than once to the same person. I feel like that'd be irritating if I was on the receiving end of that. It's like, well, but
there's a lot of good musicians around here.
Oh man, it's every time I turn around, somebody else pops up, and I'm like, I gotta meet them. I seen a guy the other day that said he needed that he'd like to get his name out, and he was just looking for any places like venues that like blues rock and that kind of stuff. And I want to say he was out of Northwest Arkansas. I've got it here somewhere. I'll find it, and that way I can. His name is Dennis Rowe, and yeah, he's a local musician. If anybody hasn't heard of him, I'm curious to check out his style too. So we'll be able to see more of him on the show once I get him interviewed, and then if he's close enough, I'll get to go out there and get some media for him. I want to get videos on everybody and post them up, promote it.
We got Brad Posey walking up here.
Brad Posey.
He plays in man, my brain went dumb. What's the band that you play in?
Oh, Asphalt Cowboys.
Hey, brother, how's it going?
Wesley Trout.
How we doing, brother?
Good. Welcome to the Give Folk Hope podcast. My name's Frank.
Pleasure to meet you, Franklin. Pleasure to be here.
Excellent. What are some of the venues that you go to usually around here?
He's everywhere.
I usually play a lot of casino resorts or like honky tonks in other states. But I grew up playing around most areas around the city I live in.
Perfect, man. Perfect. If you don't mind, man, if you ever want to give David, your contact info, or he can give you mine, I'd love to have you on the show in the future.
Sure.
The violin player got picked up by what, Neil McCoy?
Yeah, Sandra. Yeah, one of our members got Sandra. She's a keyboard and fiddle player. Recently got picked up by Neil McCoy, and we're still touring, but around his schedule, obviously. But yeah, I'd love to exchange contact information and come on again sometime.
You and Wesley got a gig close somewhere?
Yeah, I think we got one at the Vault coming up, and then one at the Muldrow Dance Hall here in about next 3 weeks.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, I'll try to get all that info and promote it for you. We can get some seats filled.
God bless you. I appreciate you, man. You said Franklin, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're trying to mix volume 5. We're getting really close. I was listening to some rough mixes. Mixing sucks.
Well, okay. So before we hop off of here, and while you got him there, I got a question for you guys for the channel.
Sure.
Okay. So the whole point of the Get Folked Up podcast is getting people back out into the community to support live music. If someone watching has never gone to see a local musician before, what would you say to convince them to come out this weekend or here in the future?
I would say it's almost like, I guess, asking someone that likes to go out and look at art. It's kind of like a check. We all sign in the same place, but our signature is different per every person. So it's kind of like going out for ice cream or a different flavor. You know, you could, I guess, you know, it's hard to put it into words, but, you know, you can see, I guess you get what I'm saying. You can go out and see the same thing many times, but each time you see it, it'll be a little different flavor, I guess, per individual.
Yeah, I agree. Well said. Yep. I also I agree that bonds, you know, are created. Otherwise, not so much if you don't get to go out and interact with people too. So.
Absolutely.
Awesome, man. I like that answer. Great. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
It's some deep stuff.
And you forgive me, man. Earlier when you asked me where I played, I said a few states. I've recently joined a professional touring band called the Asphalt Cowboys, and they've been going around since like the mid 90s. And back in the day, I believe Toby Keith opened up for them, Lady Antebellum. These are all older cats, but I started playing with them about 2.5 years ago, and we go play in Monoman, Minnesota, Escanaba, Michigan, Hinckley, Minnesota, Dirty Bourbon in Albuquerque, New Mexico, all the way down to Orange Beach, to Maplesville, Alabama, to Durant, and Gillies, to Texas. So we, last 2.5 years, we played, you know, hell, I think the first summer I joined them, we on the road, we road dogged 6,200 miles. That was just 4 shows, 4 weekends in 4 different states in about 5.5 weeks, 6,200 miles.
Wow. That's a big circle, man. That's a big circle.
I didn't know what I signed up for. You know, it's my first time in a professional circuit, but when you know, Monoman, that's 1,000 miles there, 1,000 miles back, and it could be an 18 or a 24-hour drive. You know, it was a whole different world for me, getting to see the whole country and travel and play. You know, and I get put up in a room, you know, at a casino resort. We'll play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and, you know, put me up there I'll get a free room Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll leave Monday, you know, usually go to the next place with some per diem, and it was a really good, wonderful experience.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, otherwise, that's awesome, man. Yep, you can't trade that.
Man.
So you can't trade those experiences for nothing.
No, you can't buy them, can't trade them. You're right. You just experience them.
Exactly.
You said the people really hit the music at some of those places.
Oh yeah, you know, and these, you know, I was joining these older cats that had a machine that has been going since the mid 90s. But one thing that they really taught me, it wasn't just to be a good at my instrument in their band, but they taught me to be, you know, a good musician per se, I guess would be the word for it.
Yeah.
More than it was just I definitely owe all of them so much. I grew so much. They taught me to play it forward, you know, to do it the right way. The album version, you know, they taught me a lot. I owe them a whole lot. Still playing with them, still learning to this day. And yeah, I owe them so much for taking me in and teaching me, taking me along the way.
Hey, I feel that, man. You know, that's what I feel like a big part of the folk culture is paying it forward and letting it transcend down, you know. So
Yes, sir.
Well, I won't take up any more of y'all's time. I really appreciate you guys coming on the show.
God bless you, Franklin. I appreciate being here, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Excellent. Yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, just talk to David and he'll get you set up. Okay, man.
We'll do that. God bless you, Franklin. Pleasure meeting you, brother.
Take it easy.
God
Have a
bless.
good night.
You too,
Working
brother.
on
Thanks.
volume 5. It'll be out sooner and later, hopefully.
Okay, David. Thank you so much for coming back on the show. Okay, man. You have
Stay
a good
easy.
one. You
Good
too.
night.
Bye.
God bless.